Hi, my name is Steve Shiendling, and I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this short video. I'm a licensed professional counselor and presently work in Athens, Georgia. And I've recently completed a manuscript, soon to be a book, titled You Are Not a Salmon, Stop Swimming Upstream and Start Living an Easier and Happier Life. And the book is really my attempt to bring together the stories and metaphors that I've been using with my clients for more than 25 years. And I feel really gratified that I've been able to add something positive to the lives of my clients and create some happiness with them. But anyway, many of my colleagues and some of my friends have asked how the idea of a salmon came about. And the truth is, it came to me in a fish market. I know that sounds kind of strange, but one day, as I was standing on the counter waiting for my turn, I happened to look and see a beautiful red sockeye salmon. And I've always loved the taste of salmon. But anyway, as the woman behind the counter was preparing my order, I inexplicably started to think about the life of a salmon and what happens to a salmon. Again, I know that's sort of a weird thing to think about, but that's what happened. So I figured that one of three things happen in the life of a salmon. They're swimming in a beautiful stream or ocean or river, and then their swim is interrupted by a fisherman's net or a hook, and ultimately they wind up in an aluminum can or in a fish market or on a plate in someone's restaurant. So that's not a very good outcome. The second thing that's likely to happen is they evade capture and they swim in an arduous journey up to their natal stream. They spawn and then they die. Also not a good thing. And the third option is, along the way of this grueling journey, they get eaten by a grizzly bear. So if you think about the life of a salmon, it's pretty tough. It's not fun to be a salmon, I guess. Now, I understand that it seems kind of weird that someone, not a fisherman or a marine biologist, would be reflecting on the life of a salmon. But here's how it makes sense to me. Salmon have no choice. Their life is what it is. In a sense, their destiny is set. But what about people? Why do so many of us stay immersed in states of frustration and unhappiness? Why do people so often feel stuck and hopeless? So many people, or many of my clients, have stayed in relationships that were unfulfilling or destructive, or careers that they didn't enjoy. I think people believe that they have no alternatives. Or if they feel like they have alternatives, they're scared of change. But we're not salmon. We have options. We can change the direction of our lives. Okay. My point is that when people are empowered, change follows. And this means taking control of your life by thinking, feeling, and acting differently. You can learn new thoughts, new feelings, and new behaviors. Fear can be swept aside, and hopelessness can be replaced by optimism. In closing, I just want to emphasize that you are capable of change. You can live an easier and happier life. And I understand that change is not always easy, but it is possible. And most importantly, you have something to be really thankful for, because you are not a salmon. So thanks again for watching the video. I hope that you'll check out the website again. I'll keep you posted regarding the publication of the book.